Hello mga ka-Nanay, it's me again, Nanay Jane. And if you are a newly hired teacher here at Native Camp, this video is for you. In this video, I will give you some tips on how to get started, on how to get students here at Native Camp. And before we begin, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing and click the bell button to get notified whenever I have new updates or uploads for regarding ESL teaching, Native Camp, tips, and also parenting. Okay, so let's begin. In this video, I will give you 10 tips on how to get students here at Native Camp because many are asking me, Nanay Jane, can you give me some tips on how to get students or what should I do? This is my first day. So first, let me congratulate you and welcome to Native Camp. So again, these are just based on my experience also. So tip number one, familiarize yourself with the system. Because there is actually no training here at Native Camp. So once you get hired, you will be all by yourself. You will discover everything by yourself. So, but don't worry because I have a video what to do on your first day. So in that video, I showed the platform, how to navigate the platform and anything about it. So please do check on that. Okay, so again, familiarize yourself first. What should you click if you want to go on standby, or how do you open your slots, and what to do if you want to go on standby for a sudden lesson, or what to do if you want for a booking for a booked lesson or a book class. So please check that vlog, okay? Because I gave the full details of the system and everything about it in that video. Okay, so once you familiarize yourself with everything, the next step is tip number two, get your badges. What are these badges? These badges refer to the textbooks that you can teach here at Native Camp. So the more badges that you have, the more students that you may have because you are capable of teaching these textbooks. So how to request for your badges? I also have a vlog on that. I showed there what are the badges that you can request and how to request for them. So please watch that video, okay? Tip number three, okay, edit your profile because your profile will be the exact profile that the students can see about you. So whatever you put there, from the self-introduction video, from your profile picture, your photo gallery, and your self-introduction in written form, and also in the first person and third person. So everything about you or every detail that you put there can be seen by students. So of course, the students will rely on your profile. So you have to make it as attractive as you can. And how to do that? Check this video. Okay, so there I showed how to edit your profile, how to see your profile, and what to put there. So please do check on these videos, okay, because I give again the full details, so that, because of course, if you are willing to learn, you have to spend time watching these kinds of videos. Okay, next, tip number four. This is just based on my experience. My advice is to target your first book class, because if as far as we know, sudden lesson is on the spot. So if it's your first time, it might be a bit confusing, and you might be shocked with whatever will happen in the system. But if you will at least conduct your first book class, you will be familiarized somehow with everything. So that's what I actually did. I did not open my slots from the time that I received my confirmation email. I did not open any slot yet. I opened my slot on the third day. And I did not go on standby for sudden lesson. I targeted my booked classes. So, yun, from the third day onwards up to the third week, I didn't conduct actually sudden lessons. I just relied on bookings. Um, it doesn't matter, or it didn't matter if I just had two bookings a day. So I just tried because I want to familiarize with everything here. Uh, that's it. So if I were you, target your first book class. And how will you do that? My fifth tip is open as many slots as you can, especially now that we are in ECQ. So you are actually working from home, or more so if you are really a full-time online ESL teacher, then grab that opportunity to open as many slots in advance. Actually, what I did before was I opened on my third day, and then I opened my slots until the whole cut off. So that's for good for 2 weeks, because yeah, if you want to target bookings, you need to open your slots in advance. So that's it. And which leads me to my next tip, which is use your free flag or your free reservation. So what is this red flag or free reservation that you've been hearing? Um, this is actually given for newly hired teachers. So on your first week, from the day that you received your email confirmation up to the seventh day, that whole week, students are actually free to reserve classes. So they won't have to pay anything when they book your classes. And that's what they want. So take advantage of that. How will you do that? Again, you have to open your slots in advance and open as many slots as you can. If you can do it 24 slots a day or 12 hours, then open it. If nobody booked on those lessons, it's okay if you don't go on standby, because again, our target is your first book class. Now, after your first book class, then it's up to you if you want to go on standby or not, or if you want to go for sudden lessons or not. So at least conduct your very first class, and this should be reservation. So that's just my advice. So it's still up to you if you want to have your first sudden lesson. Okay. So again, take advantage of your first flag, because I'm sure you will be overwhelmed with a lot of reservations, because again, that's what students are looking for. Most students are looking for. They are really taking advantage of, oh, this teacher is a newly hired teacher and it has a tag new. That means, and it has a free reservation campaign in her profile. Okay, this is free. I will book your class. Okay, so that's it. So, okay, tip number 7, join a support group. Because like what I said earlier, here at Native Camp, you will actually be all by yourself, because there is no training. You don't have you don't have a TM to contact. What will I do with this, or to help you out with everything? So it's very important that you join a support group, a group wherein you will be motivated and you will be inspired, and that newbies or tenured teachers will be very willing to help you. And if you are looking for a support group, I am very willing to join you in my GC. Just leave me or just send me a private message through my personal Facebook account, Jane Landicho Pohanes. And yeah, I'm sure my members there will be very willing also to welcome you and to help you in everything. So if you have a lot of questions in mind, if you need help about something that happened in the system, or you are a bit confused with everything, you can always ask questions in my group chat. Okay, so shout out to my group members there for Nanay Jane YouTube subscribers. Okay, hello. Now, tip number 8, assess yourself. Okay. Learning is a lifelong process. So we always learn, even though we are teachers, but we still have a lot to learn. And you have to always assess yourself, especially if you are wondering, why don't I have students? Or um, why are students giving me low ratings? Or why don't I have a lot of reservations? So you always assess yourself. Like what I said in my previous video, I guess in native camp warning, I told there na don't blame the system right away. Don't blame the company right away that they keep on hiring teachers even though there are no students, or the system is always having some technical errors. So if you are having low ratings, or you've been waiting for long hours to have a student, assess yourself, or assess also your profile. Oh, what is missing in my profile? And if you already did everything to improve your profile or to edit your profile, and you already have complete badges, but you're still waiting for long hours just to have a student, try to ask yourself, what is missing? What could I offer more? Or maybe I need to be more friendly, or I need to smile a lot whenever I have a student, because that's just the key to have more students, to have or to conduct classes. Okay, so no matter, regardless of the number, whether you have your first, your second, or your third classes, they really matter because they give students give ratings. So ratings are very important also. Now, if you are having difficulty in um, getting students, so try to look at your ratings first. Do I have good ratings? Now, if not, and then try to assess yourself, what is missing in me? Maybe I need to exert more effort in giving messages, because again, teachers, messages are very important. The message template that we are doing right after every lesson, that's very important because students are really reading everything that you are saying there. So use that also to impress the students, and to let them uh, take classes again with you. Okay, so, and when you assess yourself, if you think something is missing, my next tip number 9, is always strive for improvement. Like what I said, we are teachers, but we have to keep on learning and we have to keep on improving, because that's just the only way on how we can get students. Remember that we are actually like selling ourselves to these students. Come and try me, or come to my class, and let's see if you will learn a lot from me. So another cliche, you cannot give something that you do not have. So always equip yourself with the right knowledge, the right skills that you need in teaching, and so that you can always give your best in every lesson. So again, always strive for improvement. I'm sure elite teachers and those teachers that we see on top in our dashboard for ranking, I'm sure they are always trying to improve themselves, although they are already on top. Okay, so uh, what more for us that we are here, just here in this rank. So let's strive for the best, and let's strive always for improvement of ourselves, or of our teaching skills. Okay, and for my last tip, and please, the most important one, is be motivated and patient. Okay? Um, that's the most important one. If you have, again, if you have made your profile as attractive as you can, and you think you've done everything, you've given your best in every classes, the last thing that you can do is to have more patience and keep or stay motivated, because it's really like that. Whenever you are just starting here at Native Camp, you are just beginning to establish yourself or your reputation, so that the students will know you, and so that you will be popular here at Native Camp. So you have to start really from scratch, and you have to, yeah, you just have to be patient, because um, there are a lot of students, okay? Those who are asking me when is the best time to conduct classes, because I've been on standby the whole day, but I didn't have any student, or I just had one. You know, when you have established yourself here at Native Camp, you don't have to ask when is the best time, because any time is the best time to conduct classes, because there are always students. If, again, if you will be able to have good ratings, positive reviews, good profile, yeah, and you will get all this by being so patient. Okay, and always believe in yourself, that you, if others were able to make it, then you can as well. Okay, so I hope you won't lose hope, because you've come this far. You are already an official Native Camp teacher. And yeah, it's okay if you don't have a lot of reservations at first. It's okay if you don't have a lot of students whenever you go on standby. So again, patience, patience, patience. That's the only thing that you can do, if you think you've done your very best. So yeah, I think this video is somehow helpful to you. And again, please find time to watch those videos that I shared with you earlier, because I think they will really help you on how to get started here at Native Camp. Now, if you have other questions, and again, if you want to join my support group, the only requirement is please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? And again, give me or send me a private message in my Facebook account. And yeah, I will be very willing to help you. If I may just share, or let me just tell you, I still consider myself as a newbie, because I'll be just turning 3 months here at Native Camp this coming May. So we together, we can be on top. Okay? So just be patient and just stay motivated. Okay? So again, these are my tips. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. And if you have other requests for my next vlog, please also leave your comment. Okay? So again, congratulations and welcome to Native Camp. See you in my next vlog. Bye-bye.